Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm just going to make sure that I'm there. I'm on live. Because sometimes... Nope, that's not it. Nope, sometimes it doesn't work. Doesn't look like I'm there. Am I there? Yes. Is it working now? I've got a whirly thing. Yeah, it's working. I'm good. Right, so welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. Today being Tuesday the 28th of April. It is for me anyway. Might not be for you yet, but you'll be pre-armed, pre-warned about the energies. Know what's about to come, so it's a good thing to do. So if you're watching the replay of this, I'll pop a link up there for the daily read, so you can watch that. You can pause this, watch that, and then come back here, and then you'll know more about what I'm talking about the energies. But we're going to go deeper into that. I'm going to pick more cards out and go deeper into it and see if we've got any other energies that they didn't tell me about when I did that daily read. So the daily read for today, it was all about being in the in-between. You know, when you're in the in-between, when you're waiting for something to happen, you're manifesting something, and then you've got that gap. You got that void, you got that bit in between, and all you can do is trust. You can't make it happen. If you try and make it happen, it's just like banging your head against the wall. You can't do that. You got to just trust. You got to trust that in-betweeny bit, and then stay positive and stay expecting that it's going to happen. So in between, and it also said that we're going to get what we want. We are going to get what we want, but the challenge could be today to open up all avenues to it. And so if, say you've been trying to manifest a new partner and you're just fixated on like one ex or something, well, that's narrowing down your options, right? That's having your blinkers on, thinking that your love's only going to come through this one person. But to get what we want, we need to be wide open to everything. So the energies today, it's all about that trusting, being wide open to everything. So if you're trying to manifest money, so you might think, oh, I'm going to get it through my job, or I'm going to get it through my business, or I'm going to get it through this particular thing, or, you know, like for me, it'd be like, oh, I'm going to get it through my weekend sales, but it's not. It's coming from all over the place for me. And so you've just got to be open. Just got to be open all those avenues. You know, when you're waiting for somebody, have you ever like met somebody, you've been out shopping together or something, and you both go off in different directions, and then you arrange to meet, and then you're looking where you think they're going to come from, and you just keep on looking where you think you're going to come from, and you think they're coming on that path, and then they just like come up behind you. It's that kind of thing. It's like we're fixated on one particular path, but we need to be open to them all. Hey Sarah, how are you? I'm just going to go deeper into the daily read, Sarah, and then after that I'm going to give some readings for you guys. So yeah, ask a question, but if it's a reading, I'll do that later. Welcome, Sarah. There's no one else on today. I've got pop-ups on that aren't meant to be there. Random. Okay, so I've picked a card out for today, which is a nice card. Hey Samantha, how are you? I got my coffee. Have you got coffee? Is it morning for you? We've got enjoyment. That's a nice card. It's very difficult to see. Enjoyment. This is the Wild Offering Oracle, I think it's called. Bit of a new deck for me. Just getting to know it. But enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. For sure, right? So that's why we've got to be in this in-between. Not trying to make it happen. Not trying to make any manifestations happen. Just kind of waiting. Hey, AP. Haven't seen you for a while. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Enjoyment. So that's good energies for today. Enjoyment. Now you can see it now. Whoop, not anymore. Enjoyment. Let's go deeper into it. So I got my bag of cards. If anyone hasn't seen me before, I use these little cards like these. These are my personal cards for the day. I've got Decide to be Vulnerable. I know what that's about. It's about a relationship. Telling them how I feel and playing innocent. That's cool. Fun day for me in the in-between. I've got a bit of work to do. In fact, yeah. The monthlies. It's the end of April already, and I haven't done the May reads yet, so I'll be doing that with my wet hair because it's raining. So deeper into the daily read. What else have we got going on today, apart from all of that in-betweeny kind of energy we've got? It has been a while, AP. 3 a.m. for you. You're in the UK. What are you doing up? Can't sleep. I haven't been sleeping very well lately. I don't know what's up. Not very well at all. I've been maybe getting 4 or 5 hours or something. Last night I went to bed early. I've been so exhausted too. I went to bed early and then I woke up an hour later. I was awake for a few hours, then I went back to sleep and got my usual 4 or 5 hours. And it's not like I'm really rested. I'm a bit tired. I need a massage. I so need a massage. I'm going to have to find a massage therapist to come and massage me here because I'm getting problems with my neck now. I can't keep myself well when all of these places are shut. Anyway, enough about me. Lockdown insomnia. Do you reckon that's what it is? We're all going a bit crazy. Could be, yeah. Touch and power salve today. This is like a little bit of power. A little bit of power. A touch of power. This isn't about doing grand gestures or enforcing big boundaries. This is just like gentle, quiet, little empowerment. It's that don't do that look that you give to someone when they're trying it on, rather than going all out and telling them you don't do that. It's that kind of thing. So we've got a bit of empowerment to enforce today, but just a little bit. It's just a look. You know when you can just give someone a look and they'll stop instead of having to make a big deal of it. It's that kind of thing. Weird. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, meditation. I need to do more of that too. Anyone else? Meditation. I keep on getting that message through. It came through in a lot of people's biggest block readings as well. Meditate. Mirror reflections. Are people meditating around you or not? Is everyone having trouble with it? This, to me personally, this is saying all of that advice that I've given out to everyone, especially in the readings yesterday. I need to take on myself. It's about meditation. People reflecting you back. So if you're surrounded by a lot of people that aren't spiritual, they aren't meditating, they're not doing their inner work, well, what's going on with you? Because we have mirror reflections around us, and it could just be that you're not even hanging out with people that are like you. Maybe it's time to do that. Interesting. Random energies today. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, this came in too. Passion. So this thing that we're waiting for, this thing that we're not pushing, the thing that's going to manifest, but we're in the void right now waiting for it, just trusting. It's bringing passion, like it's a really good thing. It's not just a little manifestation, it's like a big one. Passion. This could be, for those of you waiting for a new partner, new love coming in. Nikki, how are you? 3 a.m. for Nikki as well. Samantha's in the UK as well, Nikki. She's not sleeping either. So yeah, the manifestation that we've got coming is really good, like limitless. It's bigger than you think. So if it's money that you're trying to manifest, this is a lot more money than you think. If it's a relationship that you're trying to manifest, it's passion. It's like much better than you've been expecting. So this in between is good because we're waiting for something to happen, and it's going to be a really good thing. Just trust the universe. Trust that the universe is putting those pieces into place. I went to the beach for a photo shoot this morning because I'm going to be doing the May reads today. And as you can see by my hair and my wet top, it rained on me. Pretty cool photos though. Hey Mallory. Bath. You're in the bath. Get in the bath. 2 a.m. Oh, Samantha isn't in the UK then. Where's 3 a.m.? That would be in Europe somewhere, wouldn't it? Is that like France? I grew up in the UK. You might be able to tell by my accent, which is half English, half Australian. So this thing that we're manifesting, this thing that we're waiting for, it's really good. It's like beyond the limitations we've had before. It's like if you've been hitting the glass ceiling before with your manifestations, but the next thing that's coming, it's not going to be in that glass ceiling. You're going to be breaking through. Oh, be with nature. Hey, Crapster. 1 a.m. Where are you, Crapster? Oh, you're in South Africa. See, my head was in Europe. Where are you, Crapster? Where's 1 a.m.? Time zones are weird. Hi, it's 8 a.m. here. Where's my coffee gone? Yeah, we're in rainy season now. Just as I started making my videos outside again. There's no chance of that today. You should see it out there. It's horrible. At least it's warm. Warm rain. Okay, so today also, the changes that we need, maybe this is about the sleeping thing, need to get out in nature more, probably. I've been sat in here working so much. Oh, Morocco. Are you Moroccan, Crapster? I know someone from Morocco. They used to come to my shop. I had a shop in Australia in Byron Bay where I did energy healings and readings and massage too. And he used to come for massage, and he's from Morocco. He's Moroccan. Hey, Ashley. So get out in nature today. So maybe the changes that you want, like this could be the sleeping thing. You need to get out into nature more. Get wet on the beach like I just did. I took some cool photos though. Do you want to see? I'll give you a sneak peek of the photos that are going to be on the May. There's one that I particularly like. How cute's that? That's me before I got wet this morning. Let's get back on here. There you go. You're feeling much better, Nikki? Had a good old rant and rage over the weekend, but it was very beneficial. Learned a lot about vulnerability. I've got to be vulnerable today, apparently. I've got to tell someone how I feel. If I see him. Or just decide. So the card of the day is enjoyment. Don't forget. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. Oh. Come on, lighting. Anyway, it's washed out enjoyment. There it is, enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. It's cute, huh? I like that picture too. I had to go and put my laundry in. Not that she's going to be able to dry it in this weather. I had to go and put my laundry in there, so I went another way and didn't go to my usual spot on the beach. And there was a swing there, and I'm like, that'd be cool for a photo. I should go to other beaches as well, but I go first thing in the morning just because it's locked down. You know? I don't know. Maybe I can go out in the daytime. Ashley, I need to express some emotion today too. Can't keep holding it in. Go for it, Ashley. Go for it. Connection has problems, is it? Mine's okay. It's okay on my phone. Is it your connection, Crapster? Samantha, we'll be moving to soft lockdown from 1st of May. Oh, look at you. Which will allow for some exercise with restrictions. We've still been able to exercise. So I'll be able to get to the beach again. Oh, well, that's good. But yeah, we never got to that stage where we're not allowed to exercise. That's insane. Like, keep people well by stopping them from being well. It's bad enough that I can't get a massage. That's making me unwell at the moment. It's really bothering me, my neck. But I should be able to find somebody. Being vulnerable. Yeah, being okay with not being okay. Sometimes we've got to be okay with being okay as well. Just got to be okay about however we are, right? We just got to love and accept ourselves, no matter what we're feeling, no matter what we're managing to do, no matter what we're manifesting or not manifesting, whether we've got money or we don't have money, whether we're single or we've got somebody, just anything, just everything, just love and accept ourselves where we are. That helps. Hey, that helps. Carolee's in the house. Hey, Carolee. Okay, let's do some readings for you guys. Who wants a reading? I had the biggest weekend, those biggest block readings. I knew it was going to happen. I did so many of them. I did about 35 of them in like 2.5 days. It was pretty full on. but it was cool. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep these half price reading sales going, because it's just going, which is awesome. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. And at this rate, I'm going to be saved up for my new MacBook before they even take it off my credit card, which is awesome. Samantha, you teach massage. Work has been suspended. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I wish you were here to massage me. A friend that owns the shop, well, I don't know if she owns it, but she's sure the manager. She massages so good, Thai. And anyway, she's also friends with my ex, so I've messaged him, but he didn't see it. Saying, can you call her, because I don't have a number. Can you call her and ask her, can she come round and massage me? I'll get if she can do that today, I'll get 2 hours from her. It'll be awesome. She's a bit scary, but it's really good. I mean, she stomps on me. Samantha, you want a reading? Samantha, you gotta forgive yourself. Okay, so the guidance you've been getting, the things that keep on coming up over and over again for you, Samantha, it's about forgiving yourself. This is past relationships, people that keep on popping into your head. You've not forgiven yourself for it. It's like you don't feel good enough in relationships, and they're popping up in your head again because your higher self is saying, like, look at this, you're feeling guilty, or you're feeling like you did something wrong, you're feeling like you weren't good enough, you're feeling like you couldn't fix it or make it into what you wanted it to be. Well, you couldn't. Relationships are about two people getting to know each other, and then when they get to know that they're not right for each other, they part their ways. There's no manipulation. You can't change someone to be who you want them to be. And nor yourself too. You can't change yourself to be who they wanted you to be. Some relationships just don't work, and we learn about ourselves. They work in that way. We learn about ourselves. So you need to let go of that burden that you're feeling from ex-relationships, past relationships, Samantha, and stop worrying about it. The universe has got someone for you. You don't need to worry about it. As I said, I'm picking up this. You're trying to manipulate relationships to be what you want them to be. It's like you want someone to love you properly, and you think that there's something wrong with you, Samantha, of what you're doing in relationships, and that's not true. So you're trying to get into a relationship and then manipulate them or do the right thing so that they do love you, and it's like you can't change somebody, and you can't change yourself either. So don't worry about it. You have got someone good coming. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. You're putting too much work into it. It shouldn't be that much work. Let love find you. Real love. There you go. Oh, a love reading too, AP. Guess what? Guess what the half price sale is going to be next weekend? I'll give you one guess. It's going to be my soulmate twin flame readings again. It's been a few weeks, I think, since I did that, and so that's going to be the next one. That's just going to blow the website up, exhaust me, and maybe that's going to be the last half price sale that I do. I'll come up with something new. We will see. Hey, Joanna. AP, who are you? Changing who you are. Love relationship, changing who you are. This is like giving yourself up when you get into a relationship, AP. It's like, people are on their path, their life path, and then you meet them and you change yourself to be on their path. It's like you give your life up and join their lives and start going along on the ride of their life. And then down the line you're like, oh, why did I give myself up? It's that kind of thing. It's a sabotage that you've got, giving too much of yourself up in relationships. Look at this. It's really similar to Samantha's second message. Just chill out about it. Love is trying to find you. Stop trying so hard. You two, AP and Samantha, they're both trying too hard in relationships. And that means, like, stop giving too much as well, you two. Stop trying to be the one that pours all that energy into the relationship, because you'll just attract someone that's not got very much to give when you do that. Ashley says, thank you, Nikki. It's been rough feeling that vulnerability, but it's now affecting my day-to-day. Oh, Ashley. Yeah, let it out. Crapster. I'd like a reading. So many evil people in the world. Don't know what to do, or if I should just not care about it. But then nothing gets solved as well. Oh. You're welcome, Samantha. You're welcome, AP. Crapster. Yeah, you got to find a new approach because it's not good for you. You're realizing that. Hey, Crapster. It's not good for you. Focusing on evil people is never good for you. Can't do anything about them. They exist. They're always going to exist. You can't fix them or change them. But what you can do is focus on something that you do want and not let that affect you, or make a decision in your life so that it doesn't affect you anymore. Like closing the door on those evil people if they're having an impact on your life. But it could be, like from what I've seen on Facebook lately, people are focused on all kinds of people that aren't impacting their lives at all. You know, could be focused on Bill Gates or something. Bill Gates isn't on this island. He has no impact on my life at all. And so I just don't focus on it. But I see a lot of people are focused on it. Why? You know, it always stresses us out when we focus on something that we can't control. Yeah. But you focus on something else, as Nikki says. But you've also got to find a better way of ignoring it, you know? It's like when you do like YouTube channels like this, or putting yourself out there online. Trolls exist, right? They're not going to go away. But you've got to learn how to deal with that and not get involved in it, not fight back. That's one thing that I do. I'll read it and then I'll be like, oh, right, oh, here we go, we've got one. And then I just don't respond. I don't respond to them. There's no point. They're not going to be my customers. I can't help them. Why respond to them? Why even get involved? That's what I do personally. Yeah, you see, you can simplify things and get focused on what you do like. But this is an important lesson to you, you know? It's always an important lesson when we wake up to how we've been negative or how we've been focused on what we don't want, right? Just don't get involved with them. And if they're in your house, throw them out. Ashley's up next. Oh. Ashley, you've been holding back from telling someone something. You've been overthinking it. You've been trying to come up with the right thing to say. It's like you're doing it a million times over in your head instead of just saying it. You know how when you rehearse something over and over again? You're doing that. Why? Just simply communicate. It's going to be easier than you think if you just do it. Oh, this is why you're not. This is why you're overthinking it, Ashley. Because you've got doubts about abundance. Does that make sense? Do you know who I'm talking about? Who you need to talk to? You've got doubts about abundance. That's what's making you overthink it. This would be like something like, I don't know, needing to talk to a client just to sort something out, some payment thing out, but you're frightened that they're going to cancel on you, and so you don't say it, and so you're trying to think of a way to put it across that you get what you want from them. And it's just saying, just stop it. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the doubt and just simply communicate to them. Just let it be what it is. There's no manipulation of things that we can do. Like, everyone's getting the same message today, really. Apart from Crapster. Good night, Crapster. Sleep well. I'm a deer in the headlights. Energy flows where your focus goes. It's true. Joao. Crapster McDuck. It's a great name. Did your mum call you Crapster McDuck? Did Mrs. McDuck call you Crapster? Very uncertain time. But your higher self is moving you toward what you want, right? You got to trust that. You got to trust it. Look at this. Joelle, you've all got the same stuff going on, hey? Communication as well for you, Joelle. This is feelings, love, communication, telling someone your feelings. Telling someone your feelings. Or telling someone that you want to do something, which is the same thing. It's either you want to get into a relationship, or you like someone, or you want to do something because you like doing that thing. That you'd like to work with someone because you like their energy, something like that. There's something that you'd really like to do, and you just need to communicate it because they're going to say yes. Got a hair. You're going to say yes, Joanne. But the reason that you're not speaking up is you think you're going to be criticized or turned down if it's a love thing. You think you're going to be criticized. You don't think they're going to say yes, and they are. They're just going to say yes. And so you got to address this thing, this inner voice that's saying, that's expecting the worst. We've got to expect great things. Look, this manifestations that we're waiting for at the moment is going to be awesome, like beyond the limitations that we've had before. It's going to be passion, not just love. Really good things coming. You're welcome, Ashley. Nikki. Your mirror reflections like that meditation message. Right. Yeah, people around you. Okay, Nikki, you've asked for certain things and you're manifesting those certain things, and the universe has heard you. And you know that deep inside, right? It's happening. You're just in this limbo stage like we all are today, waiting for it to happen. Just trusting the universe that you're moving toward it. Now, the people around you aren't necessarily mirror reflections of that. And so you're looking around you. Yeah, people might ask for something. They might make wishes and everything. But if they're not doing the inner work, then they're not going to be aligned with it. And so if stuff isn't happening for them, and then they turn around to you and say, these things very rarely happen. You should be making another plan B, that kind of thing. If people have got that kind of energy around you, they're not really mirror reflections of you. It might look like it on the surface. They're writing the wish list down and they're not getting it. You're writing your wish list down and you're not getting it yet. But they're very different. They're very different energies. This is saying, Nikki, you think that the people around you are kind of more like you than they are. They're not. You can never tell. You can never tell. And this is why we can't judge people from the outside, right? Because people will judge success and wealth often because of this. Because when you look at someone's life and when you look at them from the outside, and you might think, they don't deserve that wealth or that the success that they've had. There's just no way that you can see that from the outside. You can't see alignment from the outside. You can't see somebody's thoughts. You don't know what their thought pattern is. You don't know what their inner healing path has been. You don't know what energetic state is in. Because from the outside, you can look at them. And if they don't have a smile on their face, you might think that they're not happy. Also, people that have a smile on their face might not be happy. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I remember somebody said to me, somebody wanted a reading from me, because this was years ago, and it's really stuck with me. Someone wanted a reading from me because their friend died of cancer. And they said it's just like the universe gone wrong, because this friend was the most positive person they ever knew. And they were always happy. And it just didn't make sense, and it was wrong. Like that manifestation was wrong, that they died of cancer. So they wanted a reading from me. And of course, when I connected with a friend that died, it was a very different picture. what was going on inside of her was a very different picture. You know, we find we find this out when people kill themselves, you know, like what's Robin Williams. When people kill themselves like that and they've had a smile on the face their whole lives, but we don't know what's going on inside of them. We don't know what they're manifesting. And so we've got to be really careful about judging people and then deciding what we want and what we can have and what we can't have, or what we will allow ourselves to be, because we just can't see. We can't see inside of people. So yeah. Nikki, don't pay attention to what anyone else is doing. That's what that's saying. Just stay on your track. Stay in your lane. You've got more confidence than you think, but it's kind of easy to get sidetracked or to get doubt when you start focusing on other people. That's great. Thank you, Claire. Because I've been journaling lots this evening, wrote about the people around me, thinking them must be my mirrors. Yeah, that's dangerous, right? And that's dangerous to do. Like I did a reading, I think it was the last reading I did yesterday. Someone, and I got an email from her this morning as well, with some confirmation, and it was about being in a narcissistic relationship. The biggest block reading. And you know, what has led her into that. I can't remember the specific reading, but I remember about talking about the narcissism and stuff. Now imagine you're an empath and you're in a narcissistic relationship. Imagine if you believe that everyone is a mirror of you. I must be a narcissist. You know, some people go through that when you're in a relationship with a narcissist. Empaths can go through that and they can put it on themselves. Start beating themselves up about, you know, oh, maybe I'm like that. And it's like, no, you're the opposite of that. That's why you've attracted it. You're the opposite. So just be careful of that. They're not always our mirrors. Sometimes there are opposites. Did anyone else want a reading? Did I miss anyone out? I used to fall into that trap all the time. And it sends you into a downward spiral, because generally the opposite is true. And so, you know, it's like someone that just like gives all the time and never receives. And then they look at the people that are around them that are just taking, and then they're thinking, oh, maybe I'm not giving enough. And so they give even more. It sends them into a negative spiral because they're going in the total wrong direction. They've got to open up to receive more. It's that kind of thing. This is why I do my readings one-on-one. Because advice for one person would be detrimental to them. Same advice to another person would be great for them. Got to work with your imbalances and not send yourself in the wrong direction. Carolee! Carolee! So Cassie had a breakthrough session yesterday. It was awesome. So nice. So nice to talk to Cassie. Carolee, what I was just saying about judgment then, that, all of that, all over again, exactly what I just said about the judgment thing. Thinking that people are your mirrors that are around you, judging yourself, not loving yourself, judging yourself, thinking that it's your problem, not their problem. Stop it. You're taking other people's stuff on, you're thinking it's yours and it's not. This goes back to Samantha's and who else was it? Their readings about trying too hard in relationships. Having all the burden on yourself to change yourself or to change them, to manipulate things. It's just too much. It's all coming from judgment. You need to just love yourself instead. Trying too hard. You're trying too hard, Carolee. Just love yourself instead. Simplify things. Nikki, I don't always look for mirrors, but look for opposites, and it's definitely opposites in this particular situation. Yeah, that's what I was picking up too. Carolee, you can have a new beginning. This in-between stage, what you really want is coming. The manifestations are coming. Meditate. Meditate to clear your mind. Like, what better way to face this void that we've got waiting for? waiting for what we want. It's not to fill that time up or fill it up with thoughts or try and focus on new things. Try and focus on new beginnings. It's just embracing that void and taking it even voidier and meditating so you're totally in that same vibe. So you're ready for what's coming next. Clearing your mind. I need to meditate today. I call it abusive love with the family I'm living in. Both sets of partners here in that situation. Oh. Eye-opening, huh? Watching other people's relationships. Hey, I managed to do something yesterday. It was my ex's birthday. My ex, I know from his birthday last year when we were together. When I bought him something for his birthday, he didn't like it. And he said to me, he didn't even open it, and he said, "Is it to eat or drink?" And I said no. And then he just put it to the side and he didn't even open it. And I'm like, okay, I learned from that. So this time I wanted to get him something to eat or drink. I wanted to get him something to drink. I wanted to get him a bottle of good whiskey. But we're not allowed to buy alcohol at the moment. And I'm like, well, but it's his birthday. It's like, what? And he's so particular. Like, what can I do? I want to buy him a bottle of whiskey. Like nice whiskey, not just the usual Thai stuff. Anyway, I had myself fixated on this bottle of whiskey. And so I'm like, how can I get a bottle of whiskey when it's illegal to buy alcohol? Till the end of the month. Hopefully they're not going to extend it. So I thought, I know a mutual friend of both of ours owns a supermarket here. So I messaged him saying, it's P2's birthday tomorrow. This was 2 days ago. P2's birthday tomorrow. And I want to get him a bottle of nice whiskey for his birthday. But there's no alcohol sales. Would I be able to get one from you? And he messaged me back right away. Yes. So I went to his supermarket. I messaged him saying I'm on my way, but he didn't see it. So I went to his supermarket and he wasn't there. And I went to the girl. I'm like, can I buy a bottle of whiskey? She said no. So I showed her the message. I'm like, your boss says yes. She's like, oh, okay then. And so I got the bottle of whiskey. I hid it in my bag and I went to go see him. I said, happy birthday, and gave him a bottle of whiskey. Yay. It's cool when you can manifest things like that, when it's seemingly impossible. Yeah, Caroline, meditate. I need to meditate too. And I need a massage. Nikki, exactly. Even the dog is like his owner. Dogs are always like their owners. The dog's called Chaos. Oh my God. Ah, that's funny. It's like a sitcom. That's just like the perfect plot for a sitcom, isn't it? Anyone else want a reading? Did I miss anyone out? So yeah, it's gonna be love. It's gonna be soulmate twin flame readings next weekend. So I'm gonna get on making all those videos today. Well, am I gonna make the May videos today? See what's going on for everyone in May. There we go. Thank you everyone for coming along. It's always good to catch up with you all. Thanks for everyone's orders as well. It's the busiest time I've ever had this last weekend. It was cool. Not overwhelming yet, but I was very tired because I'm a woman. I've been a woman this weekend, and so it was kind of bad timing to get like my busiest time when I didn't have that much energy. But hopefully I can keep these half price sales going for a little bit longer without crashing. It's awesome. It's bringing a lot of new customers in, so I'm very much enjoying it anyway. Yeah, a sitcom, a dog called Chaos. I can just imagine. Thanks everyone for coming along. Have a great day, night, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time. Bye.